Welcome back, leaders. Now that we're taking a look at habits 1 to 5, it's time to look at the final habit. No, it's not the final, the big boss of the habit. It's where all of habits 1 to 5 come into play. And this habit is all about teamwork and cooperation. So before we get into the video, it's a requirement that you know what habit 1 to 5 is all about. If you haven't watched habit 1 to 5, pause the video, check these links, and go to that. Check these links and go watch habits 1 to 5 and then come back. Leaders, I present you habit 6. Synergize. So, what is synergy? Habit 6 is all about the habits coming together, like I said, to form one big habit. And that big habit is synergizing, cooperating effectively and creatively with other people. It focuses on our unique human abilities to be self-aware, to be creative, to be imaginative, and our empathic communication, our understanding, and our win-win motive. Synergy basically means that the sum is greater than the parts. It means 1 plus 1 equals 3. Now, don't be attacking me in the comments saying I need to finish first grade maths, because just listen, okay? 1 plus 1 equals 3. It means when we come together to pull our ideas, our insights, our experiences, our perception, our lessons, our views of life into something big, into a big pile, we make something way better and bigger than we ever could have done all by ourselves. Basically means when we come together, we could do far more greater, better, bigger things than if we were to do it all alone. And this is not just about basic teamwork. It's about synergizing with each other. It's about our ideas, our minds binding together into creating something big, better, and greater than we ever could have all by ourselves. It's not just 1 plus 1 equals 2. It's 1 plus 1 equals 3, 7, 90, 60 million, 69, whatever it is. There are no limits to synergy. And synergy begins when we begin to think that everyone involved will gain and do more than they could have done by themselves. This belief creates the momentum for which synergy to take place in. So as I said, 1 plus 1 equals 3. The sum is greater than the parts, and when we come together, it's better than all we could have done by ourselves. However, synergy is not easy. It just doesn't take place. You can't just say, hey, let's synergize. Bam, there's synergy. No, you can't do that. It's pretty hard to get. And the first step to get that is to, accept each other's differences. Synergy happens when everyone involved learns to accept themselves, accept each other for who they are, their differences, their different views, their different minds. It happens when we accept each other for who they are. No one person is the same as the other. Everyone is different, unless they're twins. But that's only physical. They're mentally, socially, emotionally different creatures. Nowadays, our world is becoming much better at accepting each other's differences, like our race, gender, age, physical appearance, and all of that. But synergy doesn't happen when we just accept each other's physical differences, like age, race, gender. Those are old school stuff. Synergy comes when you accept each other's emotional, mental, and social differences. When these differences are all accepted by everyone involved, and when all of these differences come together into creating something big, they create something out of this world. Now, not only are differences important in synergy, but it makes it a whole lot better, like 1,000 times better. Why? Well, let me ask you something. Imagine you meet someone who only knows what you know, and vice versa. How would it be? How would your interaction be? Your conversation would probably go something like this.
So, what do you like?
Oh, I like cars, sports, movies, comics, all that stuff. Really? Me too, man. Okay, yeah. Alright, what do you do in your free time? Oh, video games, reading, chilling. Damn, what? Me too. I also do those stuff. Really? It's like, what? The same things. Wow, okay. I don't really know much about science though. Are you good at science? I'm like a dumbass when it comes to science. Yeah, me too. I'm like a dumbass when it comes to science as well. So, how do you see the world? What's your perception of this world? Well, I see the world as full of people who are only interested in themselves, like selfish, self interested people. Damn, me too, man. That's freaky. Now, judging from that experience, that conversation ain't really interesting, is it? Not only is it kind of boring, it's useless. You won't add value to each other's lives, you won't learn from each other, you won't expand each other's perception of the world. It's basically just you times two. And if it's just you times two, how are we ever going to be able to make something bigger? How are we going to achieve 1 plus 1 equals 3? If it's just u times 2, it's 1 plus 1 equals 2. It won't be as big even if you're in parts or in sum. That's why differences are crucial to synergy. Just from that conversation, we can see that having differences can add a lot of value to people's lives. And to our synergy especially. We learn from each other, sharing knowledge of the world that others might have not even known. We give each other different perspectives, we learn from each other's experiences, our knowledge, advice, wisdom. And if everyone is the same, they can't learn from each other because they're the same. That's why differences are very important. Differences make us more open-minded about everything in life. It makes us realize that our perception ain't the only perception in the world. There are hundreds and thousands and millions and billions of perceptions in the world. And when they come together, well, we're able to form a bigger picture. You see, just like when you're building a puzzle piece together. If you have the same puzzle piece, you'll never get the full picture, right? You'll just stack it on top of each other, or it just doesn't fit, and it won't get the full picture. But imagine you have different puzzles that interlock. And if you have one that come together, you'll be able to see more clearly the bigger picture. It's almost like that. Our minds are the puzzle pieces, and when we all come together, we're able to create a better picture of the world, a more realistic picture of the world, and a better understanding of the world. If it's only our puzzle pieces, then it's just gonna stack on top of each other, and it'll never add anything new. If we don't value each other's mental, social, psychological, and emotional differences, we'll never be able to see beyond our own perception, our own understanding of the world. So, understanding others and their perceptions is like basically the only way to achieve synergy, because that way, only by accepting each other's differences and putting those differences together, will you be able to achieve synergy, something you'll never be able to achieve all by yourself. Synergy also comes from having trust in each other, trust and openness. When people are closed-minded and closed off with each other, how are they ever going to achieve synergy? They'll never be able to work effectively and creatively. It'll be like trying to carry something or trying to walk through a closed door. Synergy requires us to have personal security, trust, openness, and adventurousness for us to cooperate effectively and creatively with other people. If we don't have trust in ourselves and other people, we can't be open. And if we can't be open, we can't share each other's differences, we can't really communicate effectively, we can't pull our ideas and things together. And if you don't have any of those qualities, you'll only get 1 plus 1 equals 1, or 0.5 for that matter. But if you do have trust within each other and are open, this is what you will get. Take a look at this chart over here. You see, high trust and high cooperation equals synergy, but low cooperation, low trust, well, useless. How about like medium cooperation, medium trust? Well, you get respect for each other. It'll be mildly compromising, but only when you have high cooperation and high trust will you be able to achieve synergy. Any other way is just lose-lose or bad compromise. Since synergy is within our circle of influence, we can basically create synergy anytime we want. It's something that we can control. If the other person won't cooperate with us, we can make them cooperate.
With force.
Hey, so bro, what's up? What's up, man? So, how you been? How you doing? How's it going with the deal? You want to go through the deal right now? Are you gonna talk about the deal? Yeah, I mean, we can synergize and like, it's gonna be good.
Synergize. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna synergize today.
What you mean you don't want to go through it? We talked about it. We're gonna synergize, remember?
Yeah, but I don't want to synergize.
Wait, say that again. You don't want... What?
Nah, the deal is off, man. The deal is off.
Hold up, say that again.
Yo, yo. Alright. Okay, I'm sorry, alright.
Just get down.
Alright, okay. Don't do anything stupid.
Say that again one more time, boy. Now. Okay, I'll synergize, okay? I'll synergize. So now you want to work with me, huh? Now you want to work with me. Now you want to synergize, huh? Nah, just kidding. We're not going to use any force. We can first use habit 4. We can have a motive of win-win. We could try to see a win-win deal, win-win negotiation with the other person. And then we can move on to habit 5. We could first seek to understand the other person. We could seek to understand their differences, their perceptions, their values, their knowledge, everything about them. And then seek to be understood. And then this is where habit 6 comes in. After all of habits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comes in to basically seal the whole deal. Cooperating effectively and creatively with other people. And since it's in our circle of influence, there is literally no excuse as to why you can't have synergy and create something out of this world. Well, that was habit 6, ladies and gentlemen. It was leaders, it was kind of short, but yeah, that's basically everything I got from habit 6 in that book. And as always, if you want more information, read the book. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you understood a lot of things. And make sure to subscribe, like, and share if you want. And have an awesome day, leaders. I'll see you in my next video.